Good morning, Sugar Pies. How we doing? How we feeling? So, yes, looking a little risque, aren't we, this morning? Don't worry. Yes, I will pull it up on my shoulder and be forced to hold it pretty much on my shoulder all day today. But I just wanted to wear this top. It's a cool morning, and I bought this top actually a while back. I don't know. It's a Free People. I bought it from Marshall's. Probably, I don't know, like, it was just randomly in there, and it was like, you know, super summer, middle of the summer. And I was like, I really like that. And I was kind of worried because it's a little bit tapered at the bottom. But I was thinking, oh gosh, it's gonna show all my rolls. But it's actually blousy enough to where it doesn't really show my rolls. And I was like messing with it the day that I wore, but it was like super hot. Like it was like a 100-degree day, and I was just like, oh, I can't stand it. So I like took it off, threw it back in the bag, and I was kind of like at that point almost debating on if I wanted to take it back. And I decided to keep it. Well, I put it this way. It was still in the bag. I hadn't made up my mind yet what I was gonna do. And this morning I was like, actually last night, I was like, I wonder what that top was gonna look like. And like, I need to try it on again. So when I put it on this morning, I was like, oh my gracious, I actually love it. It seemed to have fallen better in place. And I think honestly it was because I was just hot. And like, you know what I mean? And this morning I wasn't hot. It was just like, you know, oh my gosh, look at this. Ooh, look at the traffic. Like, can you see? I don't know how well you can see because of the barriers, but y'all, I should have left my house a long time ago. So girl gonna be in trouble. I gotta pray that I can get to work on time, but yikes. So yeah, so anyway, let's just pray, y'all. Pray for me that I get to work on time. But yeah, so when I put it on this morning, I was just like, everything just fell in place. And I think it was because I wasn't hot and irritated. Like this look right here is perfect. But of course, like when I get to work, I'm going to, you know, throw it up on the shoulder and just kind of make it work, like make it more of a blousiness here. Because it's one of those tops that you can wear like this, or you can wear it kind of like a cow neck-ish type of top. Remember those back in the day? Which those go kind of like in and out. Like I see them in different versions, but basically it's still the same top. Get it? So anyway, that is going to be the look that I'm gonna be wearing today. I have it on with my black Zara jeans, and I have my little rugged sandals on that I like to wear. I was trying to debate if I wanted to wear my booties, but then I was like, I was already running late. I was having so many issues this morning, guys. I don't know what my problem was, but I was awake last night because you guys are, you know, I gotta talk to y'all. Y'all are starting to pluck my nerves. Because you guys, I'm so in love with y'all. Like, I'm so in love with vlogging. I'm so in love with making contact with you guys that when I can't like rest unless I'm like uploading a video. Like, I can't go to bed at night thinking like, oh, I didn't upload a video. So here I was having me some tea like at 11 o'clock, and I was like wanting the tea. I didn't realize it was that late, but I was editing the video, and then I was like, oh my god, it's 11 o'clock, but I want to have the tea will make me sleep. I fell asleep on the couch. Okay, look, this is getting on my nerve. This guy don't know how to drive. Okay. And then it was like, oh, well, I'm almost to this point. I need to go to this point. I fell asleep, woke up at 2 o'clock this morning. I was in there, like, publicizing my video. Like, seriously, who does that? Oh, my gracious, y'all. This is not good. I think I should have went the other way. I should have crossed over the tracks. This is not good. Not good, not good. Okay, I am going to have to get over, and I am going to have to take the back road. I should have just crossed over earlier. Why I didn't, I don't know. I should have just went on across and went the back way. Okay, guys, I am going to have to get off because this is going to require my brains to do some thinking, and I gotta figure out how I'm going to get to work at a better time, because as of right now, it's looking skittish. Really skittish. Yeah. Oh, my head is... my sinuses are really bad lately, guys. I don't know. I need to be taking my drugs better, but I'm not doing it. I feel like... Excuse me. I don't know why. Guys, let me turn this around. Look at what I'm looking at in front of me. Can you guys see? Like, this is what I'm dealing with right now. And I don't have time for this foolishness. I really don't. Oh my gracious. Okay, are we moving a little bit better? I don't know. Yes, no, maybe so.
We're proud of that expression of truth. The responsibility that comes with it. Our tremendous growth is a result of our tremendous commitment.
Hey there, sugar pies. I'm at my spot that we always meet back up at. And guys, like, okay, I just took me some Excedrin migraine, because first of all, my head is on swole right about now. I feel like my head is aching so bad, I feel like I could literally throw up. I've been having sinus migraines for the last several days on and off. That means the air is doing something serious. Ever since Harvey is doing a number on me for some reason. Okay, that was a whole lot of information, wasn't it? I don't know. I just feel like I want to scream. Okay, so I'm sitting at my spot. I know I'm going to be at least 2 lights back because of where I'm sitting. It's now 8:04 as far as my clock time. So I have, oh my gosh, it's 7:54 real time. So I'm going to be late. And I've never been late for my job ever. And I'm so upset right now. Like, I want to scream, but I'm trying not to, because I'm like, you know, sometimes you just can't help things. Like, okay, so there was what was taking up the traffic so long was there was an accident on 3009, and for some reason I did not hear that before I left my house, which makes me really irritated, because I had the news on. So why did I not hear that? Because I so would have went the other way, and by the point of me realizing what was going on, then I was like right there at the accident. So it's kind of like it would be pointless to go the other way, because that kind of takes you out of the way, and now I'm almost to the point where I can actually be done with the traffic. It's just been a rough morning, guys. Like, I really want to scream. So I have to talk to y'all, because y'all make me feel better, and you know, you calm me down, and I'm just like, okay, just hopefully my boss is not gonna be there before me this morning. He's normally always a little bit late getting in, because he trusted this girl got everything, you know what I'm saying? And now I am gonna freaking be late. I'm so irritated right now, but I'm trying to be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Guys, my head is killing me. Oh, this feels so good right here. It's just all up in here. Them sinuses, boy. Oh yeah, right there. That is just like, woo. Heaven. I'm in heaven. Oh, this feels so good, guys. Like, you guys have no idea. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh God. Okay. That actually soothed me for a few minutes, so. Yeah, let's see what's on the radio. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be sad, and I might start crying in this car. So y'all help me out, help a sister out, because I'm about to catch a case. Okay, so let me text. Okay, I just text one of the guys from work. just let him know where I am, because he gets panicky also because he's always like, girl, you never late. Like, he'd always be like at the verge of, oh man, I'm letting that run. Okay, this is light number, what, 2 or 3? I don't even remember. Yeah, guys, so it's been a rough morning. Like, I'm so trying to be like in a mood, like a good mood, not a bad mood. So you guys have no idea how much you make me feel good. And I love you, baby, because you make me feel good. What is wrong with me? Like, I know what's wrong with me. This is what I do, guys, when I am having a really bad morning. And this is something that you guys can try. Like, I don't know it. Everybody handles things so differently, but I will try to go into like the opposite. Like, I know that like inside I'm about ready to have a conniption, I'm about ready to catch a case, I'm about ready to become an axe murderer or something. So I just start like doing all these crazy things to make myself laugh, and then I like kind of like work my way out of the mode. Isn't that like weird? Am I weird? I probably am, but that's okay. You guys love me being weird. Yeah, so anyhow, let me catch you guys up on a few things. So I talked with my friend Diane yesterday, and I called her on my way home because life has been crazy, y'all. I still have her top that she's getting from me in the back because I haven't made it to the post office. I was gonna call her this weekend so that we could chat, you know, because I wanted to hear all about Nick and all that good stuff. And with the storm and just everything that was going on, I was trying to get my pantry cleaned out before I lost power or anything like that. So it was just like, I was like, okay. And then before I knew it, it was late, because remember, she's on the East Coast and I'm over here in Texas, and so we have this time zone thing that we have to deal with. And so I'm gonna keep this boy's butt. It's like now 8 o'clock and I'm not at work. Like, this boy is, and he always is up in his phone. Everything is happening. So now I'm stuck at this one light that it's red, and I'm too far back to take the little shortcut over. So I get to set at this light, and this light is like the world's longest light. Like, it lasts forever and a day, 10 months and a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the longest light ever. So yeah, so yep. So let me just text Dan. Y'all, this is serious business. I don't do this. Still, I'm at least 5 minutes away from my job. I'm just so irritated right now. Like, y'all have no idea. I don't know. And this little spot right here, y'all, are we supposed to stop like and turn right on red? I guess we can. I don't know. I watch other cars do it, but I haven't figured this spot out yet. It scares the heck out of me because I be thinking I'm gonna get a ticket, because I don't know. It's one of those, it looks like a curve, but it has a light, and then I don't know, y'all. It just confuses the heck out of me. Okay. Don't do this at home, y'all, because I'm trying to, oh thank goodness this light is green. Okay, let it stay, let every light stay green now so I can just brisk right on through. Okay, so my prayers were not answered. And I get to a red light. Then the traffic is moving, which is good. But like, I'm hoping he's just not there and he won't know. I don't know. Now I'm behind the school bus. Oh, y'all, say a little prayer for me. Say a little prayer for me. Why don't you say a little prayer for me? We need to pray. Pray. Dear Lord, help me. Alright. Gotta pass the little construction zone. But the school bus now, guys, so this is gonna be a treacherous tour into the job because he can only go but so fast, and yeah. guys probably in the bathroom, because he's like the world's worst when it comes to going to the bathroom. We won't go there. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he has issues. Like, he goes to the bathroom like literally, y'all, this is TMI, but like if you ever saw these videos, I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry, but I had to like rat you out, because this boy goes to the bathroom none less than about 5 times a day. And when he's in the bathroom, he's in there for like 15 minutes at a time. Like, I don't know what he does. I mean, like, I mean, we can only guesstimate at what he does while he's in there, but like, it's like, dude, what is wrong with your belly? Like, why? So he's probably in the bathroom, because that's what he does. Like, when he gets to work in the mornings, like a lot of times when I come in, because like he's normally there late, but like during the summer when his wife was at teaching summer school or whatever, she's not a school teacher, but she does something with kids, then he would have to drop her off, so he would come straight on into work. So he would get there early, because it didn't make sense for him to go back home. So like, usually about the time I would get there, he would be in the bathroom. And y'all, he would be in the bathroom for like, I'm not exaggerating, I wish I was, but he was like he was there, he would be in there for like 15 minutes, and then he would come out, and then like 30 minutes later he'd be back in there again. And sometimes I'd be like, man, like, I'm in this place with all these men folk, and like, I'm a tinkler. I will tinkle about 20 times a day. I ain't gonna even lie, but I have to be like, man, I gotta tinkle. Like, I'd be like, shoot, y'all need to, like, I have to like run into the bathroom sometime, because you know, he takes it up, and I'm just like, and of course Dan is here. Yep, of course he's here. Ooh. All right, chicken pies. So, okay, so I did make it to work about, I think, like 10 minutes late, or like somewhere in there, like between 5 and 10 minutes late. So it really sucked. It really bothered me. And of course, this was the one day, like I said, that my boss was there like early, which normally I beat him. I'm having some sour bears. Don't ask me why. I just saw those and I thought, you know what? I want some sour bears. So I'm having some sour bears. So I had to stop and pick up an anniversary card, because today is my daddy's birthday, and it's also my anniversary. And I've got some flowers sitting here in the seat. They're wrapped up in the seat belt that I got gifted today. So yeah, so I actually don't think I've got my furniture is on yeah, I posted my furniture on like all the different sites, like OfferUp, Craigslist, everywhere. And I haven't gotten any hits off of Craigslist, which is kind of strange. Really kind of strange. I was expecting let's see. I'm not getting notifications on Craigslist, but I'm getting all these, okay, this thing is getting on my nerve here. I'm trying to figure out, like, is something turned off on my Craigslist notification thing? Because normally I thought you could read messages within Craigslist, but I'm getting like weird emails. Alright, Sugar Pie, so I just picked up a card for my anniversary. I've got some flowers right there in the seat. They're sitting in the seat belt because today is my anniversary. And I'm headed home now. I've been trying to sell my furniture on OfferUp, as you all know. All the apps, OfferUp, Let Go, everybody. And it's becoming a pain in the butt. Like, you know, it really irks me that like people like ask you so many questions, or like they're like, oh, you know, I'm interested in it. They make you an offer, and then you're like, okay, and then they don't respond after that. Like, I don't understand why they do that. Like, what's the purpose? Like, I mean, you don't have to respond in the first place. This car wants to race and keep me from coming in. People just annoy the heck out of me sometimes. Like, that's not necessary. Like, just like slow your butt down. Like, you see I'm trying to merge onto the highway. Alright, have the moment. But yeah, so anyway, I'm headed home now. I'm kind of tired because I went to sleep way too late last night. I feel like I just want to actually go home and curl up in the bed. But at the same time, I'm so hungry. I want like a fat, juicy steak. Everybody at work today was like teasing me because it's my anniversary. Because they're thinking, oh, you know, like they're teasing me, like saying, oh, you're gonna be all mushy and all in love tonight. And I'm like, no. Like, unfortunately, that's not the life that I live. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go home and hopefully somebody gonna come pick up this furniture is what I'm hoping for, because I am like not feeling all this having to keep up with this furniture business. I just want it sold and gone. And the sooner I have it out of the room, the better I'll feel, because I don't want to have to I don't want to have to deal with trying to paint around it and all that good stuff. So yeah, and these are good. Let me find the green ones. Yeah, I like the green one. The ones I like least will be the yellow ones. Favorite are the red ones. Green ones are pretty good. Oh yeah. Y'all, I fought with this top all day today. It's like, whose idea was it to wear this top? Because I get so funny, because when I tried it on, I don't remember it laying like this. Like I literally was fighting with it because I was trying to figure out how to make it lay like this, and it wouldn't do it. And then today, like all day long today, it just kept falling off my shoulder. I'm going to tell you guys a story. I'm sorry, I'm being rude and throwing my food in my mouth. So, we're currently taking applications, which we always do for workers. And these 3 young men came into the office today. I think the oldest one was probably 29. One of them may have been a little bit older than that one, but I'm thinking the oldest was about 29. What was that noise? And they all had kids. One was like 22 and he has 3 kids. I was like, dang, that's some serious baby making going on there. But it was, one of them I could tell was really trying to reach for a better life, you know, like, you know how you can see it in their eyes, like you saw, like at one point I almost saw tears in his eyes. And I think had he not been there with his buddies, you know, like filling out an application, I think he would have really shared in some tears, because he was saying that he has 4 children. He's 29, about to be 30. And he is not, I mean, I don't know how many baby mamas that he actually had, but he has some baby mamas, like the kids are like by different people. And he was telling me about how he was in love with all of them, like, and he thought they were the real thing. And then, you know, like they went their separate ways. Like one of them, I guess, like they went their separate ways while she was pregnant because she became very evil, or I mean, like his situation like was so sad. And he was like, and I really loved her, but she just didn't want to be with me. And it was like, you know, like you could feel for him. And then he, you know, he was talking about like his father raised him because his mother disappeared out of his life and didn't want to have anything to do with the kids. But his father like moved them to San Antonio. They were from Philadelphia, and his father moved them to San Antonio to give them a better life, quote unquote, because he didn't want them in the streets of Philadelphia. And so he was like, so we came here because my father had family here. He said, but my father dated a lot of women, and like he didn't bring the women to the house, but he would like disappear because he wanted to go spend time with the women. And so he was saying that he never had a strong female role model in his life, and so it caused him to make a lot of decisions, which kind of explained the whole, like, I think when he was looking for a female companion, he was looking for a replacement of his mother. Like, you know, you hear those stories and you're like sometimes you think like, how true is that? And like, but in everything that he said, like I heard him say that, like it was like indirectly that's what he was saying. Like he was just like just looking for someone to love him. And I felt for him. Like I was like, ooh, excuse me, I was like, oh my gracious, son, you know. And like he didn't want to leave, he just wanted to keep talking to me. And I felt so bad. Like I wanted to hug him, like, and just let him know that like he had someone to talk to. I don't know, it just was kind of it was a weird situation. He said that the lady that he's with now, he's been with her for 8 years, which apparently they have 2 kids together, I'm guessing, because he said he has 2 at home with him now. So I'm gonna guess that he has, you know, those kids are with that lady. I don't know for sure, but I don't know, it's just it was one of those things where if I could have sat there and worked with him for the rest of the day to get him in a better place, I would have. Like, I don't know, like, I'm one of those people, I hate to see people struggling for something, you know what I mean? Like when they're searching, and you can see it in their eyes. And that's obviously a young man that, you know, didn't have the right upbringing to, like he was saying, like his father wasn't a bad father, but his father's like, you know, I guess like basically lived his life, and like he didn't offer much to the kids or whatever, like as far as stability. And like he was saying like that his dad had so many girlfriends, and they would always call him the stepmoms, but like none of them were really like a mom role. Like he said that like sometimes like the ladies would come, they would go out or something, and they would be like, oh, let the boys play basketball together, like, and like because she had kids, he had kids, but there was never like a real family environment. And I was thinking, how sad, you know. And I think about like when I was raising my son, and what meant so much to me raising my son. And I think you guys have heard me say this before, but I raised the perfect husband. And I mean that in a sense that I thought about the person that the man that I wanted so much to be a husband for me, that type of man, that's the type of man I worked at making my son. And it took work, it took dedication, it took a lot of, you know, persistence. And I know it's not in everybody, because there were times that I would just be like, I'm so tired, Lord, like, you know, like I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing, and I would get discouraged. And then I would just, you know, I would just say, but I'm gonna go at it with all of what I believe in. And every day when I look at my son, I think of how blessed I am that he did turn out to be a good young man. And I'm not saying like his father wasn't active in his life, because he was, but on a different level than me. And you know, a lot of things I had to deal with on my own. And even now, as my son's set an adult, the relationship that he has with his father is it's a different relationship, in the sense that when it comes to like the hardcore, I guess, love, or that hardcore, like when you know somebody's just really gonna love you unconditionally, he looks to me. And I think about that young man today, how he didn't have that role model of a mother. And you know, that's where you have to stop and think, like, I mean, maybe his dad wasn't the best dad, but like, you know, you wonder what kind of woman would leave her children and not be there for them. Like I struggle with understanding that. Like, I'm not judging, I'm just saying I struggle with understanding that, because when I look at my son, to this day, like, there's some struggles he's going through with his father, and every time I talk to my son about it right now, like, my heart breaks, and like I want to like protect him, and I want to, like, the claws come out, like I'm not gonna let nobody hurt my son. And like, if someone said today that I had to give my life right this second to give my son life, I would not even hesitate. And so you wonder, like, who walks away from that child? Like, and so just watching that young man. Hello? People are coming to look at the furniture. Guys, please, please, please. I hope that I'm able to sell it tonight. Like, I seriously need to sell it, because I want to be able to paint in that room freely. Oh my gracious, like, oh God, please let me sell it. But yeah, I don't know, it really, really got to me, and I just wanted to reach out and hug that young man. And you know, there's a part of me that I don't know, like I feel like I wanna reach out to him in some kind of way, and I'm like, is that like weird? Like, I don't know, like I'm like one of those people, like, because I mean, I love my son so much, and I just, you know, I felt like he needed someone to just say I love you to him. And I don't know him, but you know, I just don't want him, I wanted him to have someone to look up to. And like, I don't know, I feel like I'm being weird right now. I don't know, maybe I'm just, I don't know. Somebody tell me what's wrong with me. Like, why do I want to save the world? Like, and I guess, guys, that's why when I tell y'all that, like, doing stuff like this, like, I can't, like, you know, like, I don't know if I've ever shared with you guys, like, you know, things that have happened to me. Like, one time I was in Walmart and this lady, like, complimented me on my outfit, and I was all like, oh, thank you, you know, and I'm thinking like, oh, you know, she's just been a nice lady. And then like 2 seconds later, she's like bawling, and I'm like looking at her and I'm like, oh my God, like, what do I do? This lady's crying. I was like, ma'am, are you okay? And then her daughter walks up and her daughter's like, mommy, what's wrong with you? And her daughter starts crying, and I'm like, oh my God, kick into action, like, girl, like, get, you know, like, you got to step in and you know. And so in the midst of all of that, I had to comfort the daughter, let her daughter know that the mom, oh, we were just having a moment. You know how women are, we get to chatting, and we just had a moment so the daughter wouldn't be uncomfortable. And then, you know, I'm like asking the lady, like, are you sure you're okay? And, you know, like, she ended up sharing with me, like, her, like, basically her life story, how her husband was abusive, and like, she used to be a person like me that dressed nice and looked nice. And oh my God, it was just heartbreaking. And I ended up in that Walmart for like about an hour and a half. And I remember when I walked in there, guys, like, it had been a rough day from work, and all I kept thinking of was, I want to go home, put on my PJs and climb into bed. And there I was in Walmart, like, literally, like, you know, comforting a total stranger. And, you know, I'll be honest with you, sometimes I'll say, God, why me? Like, you know, like, why is it that you've given me this gift? Because sometimes I get overwhelmed with it, because I consume it, and I'm like, I want to rescue the world. I don't want anyone to suffer, and like, or to be sad. I want to be there for everybody, and I can't physically be. And so, like, sometimes I do. I'm just like, God, like, please, like, give me a break. And like, even like right now, like, I'm sitting here sharing this with you all, and I'm like, I want to help that guy. Like, I want to help that young man. I want to give him a reason, like, make him a better young man. Like, and I don't know that, I mean, what could I possibly do? Like, I'm just a person, and I don't know, like, why am I feeling like this, guys? Like, I'm serious, y'all. As I'm speaking to y'all, I'm like overwhelmed. Like, I seriously want to reach out to this young kid and tell him, you know, that life is gonna be good for him. He's just gotta work at it. And, you know, I don't know, like, what's going on with me. But anyway, I'm approaching my home, and I've been notified that those people are on their way. So I want to get in my house and just kind of like, you know, oh, that grass needs to be cut. Okay, so anyhow, yeah. All right, sugar pies. Oh my gracious, y'all. Another day in life with Sheila. Y'all know I keep it real on this channel. I really do. Yeah, I don't even know what I was just having just now. A moment. But yeah, comment below and tell me what you guys think about what I just shared with y'all. Like, is it crazy for me to want to reach out to a kid that I don't know? I really know nothing about him, but there was such sadness in his eyes, guys. You guys don't know what I saw. Like, at one point, I saw tears form in his eyes, and I know that I did. And I had to look away because I felt myself getting teary-eyed. And that's insane, isn't it? Like, seriously, guys. Okay, all right. Comment below and tell me what you guys think. Like, I have his number. He was filling out an application. Is it weird if I shot him a text and, you know, just to say, like, you know, I don't know. Like, what would I say? Like, you know, I mean, I don't want to sound like weird or something, and, you know, but like, at the same time, I feel like there's a reason why things happen. God puts us in certain situations for a reason. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. Okay, comment below. My battery is about to die, so this is the one that gives out really quick. So comment below to tell me what you guys think. Make sure you thumbs up my videos because it really, really helps me out. So before you completely go away from my channel, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys in my very next video. Thank you so much for watching. Love you. Bye.